enjoyed the country. It's so beautiful. Colombia es muy hermosa. Hey guys, it's Trin, and today I want to talk about my trip to Colombia. There's so many memories that I wish I could just cram into this video, and I can't, and that makes me sad, but I'm gonna put up some pictures, some videos, all kinds of things, just to show you guys how beautiful and amazing and like lively and just awesome this experience was. Every day was incredible. I had so much fun. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to travel to this country through the 100K Innovative International Strong in the Americas Fund. We arrived in Bogota. We were pretty late, really tired. Our first morning activity took place at Uniminuto University, and we got to try some authentic Colombian coffee in panela, which was really good. We also walked to a historical museum, and while we were here, my team received a lot of Catholic history of Uniminuto University and how many lives the priests have touched and impacted. And we also got to meet the current 90-year-old priest. He volunteered to show us more history of Uniminuto, from the priests helping indigenous peoples to start new schools and giving back to the community, and it was just amazing and phenomenal to hear about. In the Museum of Contemporary Art, one of our guides talked about how considerate the art museum was of people and is of people, and she showed us how to quote the museum in Bogota in Colombian Sign Language, which is where we got the French from. And after seeing the beautiful artwork featured in this museum, we took pictures and everything, and then we got to walk through a children's private school under Uniminuto, where there was a lot of students, and we got to say hi to some, and we got to see La Biblioteca, the library.
You can just do your own book.
Hold on, okay, do it again, look. Then we were off to lunch, and this is all still like the first day, guys, where, oh my gosh, I got to try a juice. You guys, I actually love it. It's called Lulo. So good, I literally can't explain it. And Bella Paisa, it was amazing. Then we got to go, then we took more pictures. Then we got to go on a walk. I went with a small portion of my group. We all met again together at an innovative center. We also got to try pitaya, and I hadn't had that fruit before. It was good. After we left, we went to the hotel. Then we were back out to crepes and waffles for dinner. I got a limonada de coco, which was it's kind of like a lemonade slushy, and I got a copa brownie, which was like a brownie sundae. The second day, I got to see one of my team members after breakfast, and the gorgeous mountains of Colombia as we traveled to Tano were beautiful. They were like wonderful, and we got to listen to some Colombian tunes that were fantastic along the way. I have a new playlist to listen to, and there's so much rich history about the habitat of Colombia, plants and fruits and birds, the temperature changes, and learning that there are no seasons in Colombia. It was sunny and warm, closer to sea level, and then when we were near our destination, we got to stop by a vendor. Then we traveled to our stay, which was an Airbnb. We had lunch, green vegetable and potato soup, a pumpkin mix accompanied by potato, rice, chicken, and spaghetti. We took a nap, and then we were ready to discover the agro park. From the rich history of Colombian printing to radios and revolutions and priests, and to the innovative ideas of Colombian women trying natural sugar cane. We wanted to see more. We also got to do a toast to 30% liquor that we got to try. I'll post a video of that. It was a lot of fun.
Amor.
Amor.
Cante. Dinero.
Dinero.
And then the classic. Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
O centro.
O centro.
Y todo dentro.
Y todo dentro. Ooh, I have another video that's really cool I have to show you guys. It's from this really high metal structure. And yeah, you'll see it's like, wow, just wow. Like, isn't that amazing? Anyways, while la lluvia, the rain, it wasn't enough to stop us from salsa dancing. It was so much fun. We danced for more than 2 hours. We were actually going to go swimming, but we were all so tired after the dancing that we just went to bed. Oh my gosh, guys. It was so much fun. For the third day, we left to Chia in Cundinamarca. We stayed at the hotel and yeah, we walked to the mall. Had the most people I've ever seen in a mall. I was like, wow, this is a lot of people in a shopping center. We went shopping and I got to meet the second member of my team in person. And at dinner, I tried criollo and tamarindo. And it was so good. Spent a lot of time learning Spanish tongue twisters. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo un trigal. Got some pictures. The next day, we were given a tour through La Sabana University, and some students from Minuto came with us too. It was amazing. We also got to try choco ramo. It tastes muy delicioso, and I brought some for my family to try. Okay, so I'm about to hand out the gifts. I stuffed the frunas in here, one of the coffee gifts, candies, and then a choco ramo. Even on the plane leaving the Bogota airport, this snack is amazing. It was stranger than me than stranger. I was not trying to pay money for another seat, but also I was just like, okay. I was just that awkward person on the plane. I was like, do you guys like choco ramo? And they're like, oh yeah. So I was sharing choco ramo. Once like my younger siblings had tried it, so I was like, I'll just wait, you know. I ended up eating the rest of the choco ramo. I ate all the choco ramo. A mini one and a bracelet. But by the time we got back inside, we found out that the professors were still having a meeting. So we got to see stairs of seats, enormous amount of space, a balcony, which was awesome. We exchanged our social media up there to stay connected, of course. Got some elevator selfies. We also got to see a theater, a delicious meal. And then we all took pictures on the balcony with the professors, and we got to visit a 3D printing center. We learned about the process of it. Then we got to do an entrepreneurial activity. We were encouraged to keep dreaming big and to remember that we're all young and capable of achieving anything that we set our minds to, even if it's just one idea. I got to draw 3 of the girls. We stopped by a cafe and I got to have chocolate. And we all rode back to the hotel and we got ready for the next day. So on day 5, we introduced ourselves and our different teams, and we got to explain our solutions to 2 professors unfamiliar with the program. After this, we got to hear a really inspirational speech all about how love can truly change the world, and it was just so inspirational to me. We also got to hear from another woman who explained the powerful impact of online services that help more students to have an interest in entrepreneurship. After this experience, we had lunch, the dessert, Colombian cheesecake. After, there's a surprise waiting for us. This awesome group of student dancers dressed in Colombian dresses and suits, waiting to express this dance for us. Right when we thought their dances were done, they wanted us to dance with them. After saying our goodbyes, we made our way to the Salt Cathedral of Zipaquira. Paintings adorning the walls, and the biggest underground cross in the entire world could be found in the cathedral. There's this phrase Jesus says, you are the salt of the earth. And there's a sculpted angel in there, and it holds like an actual script that says the same thing. That stuck out to me a lot. And there's also a hushed sound of music traveling through the caves, which was super surreal, but also was a little creepy. Once you got closer to the sound, you could hear that it was really beautiful. We took more pictures and did some shopping, and we found our way out. And our group split up around this time. I went on a walk, and this walk was also fun. I'll put a video or something up there. We all met at the same place. We arrived, and after the shop, we parted ways with the last Colombian professors, and we were on our way back to the hotel. I just wish I took more videos and pictures, honestly, because it was so awesome. But also, I think that if you plan on traveling to Colombia or to some of the places we got to see, make sure that you give no papaya, which is kind of like not to like dangle a fruit for someone to take. Make sure that you don't have your phone out too much when you're outside, and that you're not like kind of flashing around the things that you bring, because I don't want any of your things to get stolen. They were very good at letting our group know to be careful when it comes to those things. Don't be afraid to get pictures and videos and everything, but just make sure that you're in a place where it's safe to do that. I will forever cherish this trip and experience. This is my first time leaving the US, and I felt I felt so at home. I didn't feel nervous, I didn't feel scared, I didn't feel anxious. I just felt happy and I could actually enjoy it. Also, thank you to the lovely people that I've met and worked with along the way. Thank you to just everyone. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to those of you who are going to Colombia, I really hope it's an amazing experience. I hope that you enjoy learning Spanish, you enjoy meeting new people, just being in a new environment. You know, best of luck to you. Godspeed. Blessings all around. Mwah. Thank you for watching this video, regardless if you're my friend, family, I don't know, enemy. Why are you watching my video? I want to add, but if I add those things, this will be a 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour long video. This isn't even the end of the video yet. And thank you so much for watching this video. Love you guys, and as always, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. I'll see you guys next time.